All right. So, where we left off is we had just conquered Sardinia. And we had finally stabilized the realm a little bit. We were talking about going to war with the HRE potentially for a little bit more of Sicily. Yes, no, maybe. No, not more of Sicily for this, the coast here that we're missing. And we were thinking about taking Alexandria and Palestine. Oh. Oh, the game has completely frozen. There we go. I don't know why this works for Crusader Kings. Just kind of wiggling the map tends to get the jitters out. I've done it before too, and I've never explained why. This absolutely works. It's not just me, I promise. Oh, they're already at war. Crusade for Jerusalem. Oh no. Yusufid, more like Mindficid. Truly. Well, let's see how this crusade pans out. And maybe we can pounce on them, on Yusufid and Ali, once they're weakened from the crusade. Because what kinds of CBs do I have? It would have to be a holy war. Unless we just do a county expansion for Beirut. I think that's Beirut? Yeah. Against Yusufid, and then a holy war against Ali. For Palestine. Much to think about. Let's see. Found Holy Order, start a legend. Enter seclusion, isolate capital. What's the deal with plagues right now if we can enter seclusion? That's right, there's one up here on our borders. We have the built-in thing that refreshes something when it shows parts of the map that weren't on screen for a bit. That's a good guess. That could actually be exactly what it is. In that case... that transition always stutters, but other than that... Alright, let's check our situation. Low control in Veneto. But are we're already raising control in Venezia. That's right, because we had a peasant rebellion. And ask how to faith for influence. I don't need to. Powerful vassals we don't need to suck up to. Station men-at-arms can usurp Croatia. I don't think I need to either. Let's manage our accolades. I must have already called for a new accolade there. In exchange and offer hostages, I don't want to, so we're all set to go. Let's finally check out factions. Strategos Narses wants to install himself on the throne. I'm gonna suck up to him. Is his nickname the Petulant? Hilarious. And then let's see about building buildings. We need hoardings. Oh, this one can be upgraded. Excellent. Let's do that. And our estate. We have a workshop. I would like to upgrade my manor so that I have more building slots. But I need manorialism. Okay. I guess I'll just continue to upgrade our workshop for the improved building time. I mean, I may even upgrade the workshop to get everything else upgraded and then break down the workshop to replace itself at some point. That might be the strategy. I don't know. I don't know how the meta shakes out. Cabinet, I kind of want to send to... Where's the... Well, I could have child study language. I want to remove guardianship of... Remove guardian right there. Educate child myself. Send him to university. Oh, we can't afford it. It's 2,000. Okay. Let's re-educate him. And then let's unpause. Unpause. There we go. Seem to be going a little slow. Hey Viper, good to see you. Arrived in Constantinople to pay homage. Thank you for the gold. Accept your generous gifts. Old port. Ah. My Chancellor approaches the throne with a pile of documents in his arms. My Basilius, I have been analyzing some treaties with our neighbor Sultan Zachariah. As it appears, the border treaty concerning the Chiefdom of Barca exists in several non-matching copies, some of which are more favorable to us than the one we're currently deferring to. With your permit, I'd like to enforce the most favorable version of the official treaty adopted by all parties involved. Get a press claim on Barca. Is Barca this county here? I don't really care about Barca. It would be nice, but... I'd rather fight with him over Sicily than over North Africa. Press claims are nice, though. It's true. Let's find an agreement. We get a truce for 5 years. Bury all evidence. We'll have it 5 ever. Oh, I mean, just about, and it's almost definite. Being stressed because you're honest. Let's do it. Oh no, I hate this. Sorry, I had the points. No, 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 that's fair. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip of water. I am the skibbity of my riz. Cringe is my body and Ohio is my blood. I have created over 1,000 gats, unknown to bruh, nor known to sheesh. Was a little bit of a weird read on sheesh, but I hope that was worth it. My vassal, Count Laurentius, awaits an audience seemingly distracted by his problems. Unlimited brainwash. My lord, he warbles, the nomadic Pechenegs on my borders are restless, and each day more of them cross from Pechenegs into the Torma of Yassi. I fear that if they're not removed, they'll soon have settled the entire Torma. Exactly as I imagine it. Can be pressed when the political switch is most favorable. The claim, you're right. They must be sent back. I always have need of skilled riders. Martial and light cavalry. I don't really care. Clearly exaggerate. Culture changes to Pecheneg. It was a weird thing. It couldn't have been read in a non-weird way. I mean, if you... I don't know if you're familiar with the, like... the normal, Yassi is Pecheneg, isn't it? Yassi's already Pecheneg. No, it's Russian. The original read on that, on the line that's referencing, is wild. I mean, I don't care if it's Pecheneg or Russian. Either's the same for me. And if we can get a little bit of extra cultural acceptance out of it, I might go with that. Cultural acceptance between Greeks and Pechenegs increases by 5. Increases by 10, but I don't want to spend the money. And this costs me money just to piss them off. You clearly exaggerate. Save the game, thank you, Templar. Come on. Once more from the dead, indeed. O magnificent Basilius Helius! I am Angyalka, and I have traveled to ask for your aid in righting a great injustice. The woman in front of me bows deeply before continuing with her well-rehearsed plea. Sultan Sharif of Al-Sark currently sits on the throne of Al-Sark, but I am the true and rightful ruler to those lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyalty till the end of my days. Oh. Do we care about getting a foothold in Iberia right now, though? They're allied to the Zurids. They're allied to princes of the Zurids. Hold on. Yeah, they're allied to Zurid princes, not to Zurid itself. I think we expand into, Iberia. Stream the last of the COD 3 campaign. So I'll be doing a streaming series going through all the games on Veteran. Ooh, that could be interesting. Not looking forward to it. Gonna create some horrible borders, but I think we, do we not have the Theodosian border? So we don't. We'd have to have all of Egypt. Okay. I am looking for mending the schism, which is not a... Right, we need Rome. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't go for this. She's an Arpad? Oh, she's a Hungarian kinslayer. How did we end up with a Hungarian king of Alsark? She had it and it was conquered by Sultan Selim the Good. Ask the Huns, true. Conquered in a holy war, I guess that's your answer. Interesting. We could say I can't help you, but enjoy our hospitality. And then potentially push the throne in the future. We could also marry a kinsman to her. We have a 13-year-old nephew who could fit the bill. She could be a good administrator for the expanded empire. I mean, not really. She's minus 44. She'd be a terrible administrator. I think we go for it, though. I think it's too good of an opportunity to pass up, even though she's kind of a piece of work. Oh, no. I can't press her claim because she's a woman. It's gonna be like that, huh? Game, I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't do this. I'll let the month tick over and see if it changes, but... I mean, otherwise, if I piss her off, she's a familial kinslayer. Who cares? Yeah. We can't actually press this, this claim. Wow, these hideous borders over here.
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
Hi, Coffee Eye. How goes the Byzanting?
Coffee Eye. Byzanting is it's going fairly well, other than the issue thought. What are you thinking, Fusion? Bossy son. Let's educate him to be. Have our wife educate him. From stewardship. Well, let's see if we can do someone better for Marshall. We can. Let's educate him in Marshall. Naval expansion, and to make her landed there, she'll handle the rest or die trying. I think we have to win the war within a year or she leaves, though. So I don't know if that's gonna work. If we land her, she won't leave. Right, but we have to land her within the year. We'll have to land her somewhere within the Empire. Within the existing borders. Take the time. No, I get that. I get that. I just don't think I can win that war within 12 months. The sieges are going to take longer than that. If we take Manukra, however you say that. Because we have to do more than just siege it and give her the land. I'm just gonna let her be pissed off. I'm not super torn up about it. It's a little unfortunate, but check my military. We are still raising our troops a little bit. We're reinforcing our new troops. Will she marry the nephew? She might. Shoot, I didn't save her. Let's not use it on this tiny screen. It would be a betrothal, so she might leave. I'm not going to worry about it, especially because I just saw a courtier who has a claim on Aragon, which I may or may not press. What's your claim? Not a useful county claim at all. But okay, game, go off. All right. I'm fine with where we're at. How strong is the Shia Caliphate? They are defending in the Crusade. $4,000 troops. Today, Guacamo held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the scriptures. My son Cabinet now seems certain he's destined for greatness, claiming that God supports him indiscriminately. That's right, never forget the divine is on your side. Born in the purple and ambitious, this kid's going somewhere. Defender of God still needs a worthy successor. My vassal, known for his interest in venery, brings rumor a beast spotted in my realm. Interesting. My wife is Brigante. How exciting. Yeah, okay, I was searching for an accolade successor. That's why I couldn't do it. But Angry Populace disbanded. That's good. What does our religious map look like? Yeah, I didn't even know we had Tingri. Keep constructed in Brysus. And where? Heliopolis. If this plague spreads down the Danube enough, it could make it to Constantinople, but I don't think it's going to. It's only a minor plague. Sister Anna died. Oh no. Silius Helius's flu. Where is this? Wait, where is this? That's not good. For the sins of the father. A loud scream cuts through the bustle outside my estate. Hated knave, I am the son of Master Berthoz, and the time has come for you to answer for your vile misdeeds. Face me, or the world will know you are unwilling to defend your own honor. As I turn around, I am met by the burning eyes of a man consumed by this desire to defend the honor of his father. My guards are still by. If I wish, I could have this hothead thrown out, humiliated and impotent. Who are you? Oh, this is one of our rival's sons. We took his land. Oops. Not the Armenian sparrows. We took... Amada, probably. No, not Amada. Samosata was probably his. Duel may lead to death. My quarrel's with your father, not you. Guards, get this child out of here. I mean, the reality is... we don't care. This guy's rivaling us. Smells like peasant. That's what I'm getting at. This guy's rivaling us. We're not rivaling him. We don't care about this guy, and we definitely don't care about his son. It's real, for me it was a Tuesday energy here. This child out of here. I'll spend the prestige. And ask your head of faith for gold. I shall. Yeah, I don't even know who you are. For me, it was Tuesday. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? We're bringing that kind of energy. Let me check one more time if we have... Okay. Sure. We'll accept his push for the position. He's actually quite skillful, so he might make a good governor after all. Still defending against Hungary. And a claim on the Holy Roman Empire. I think we pounce on the HRE. They're losing 2 wars already. Noni, oh, up there. Okay. We'll just need to spend some influence to raise some armies. And maybe some money on some mercenaries. And then hopefully our vassals will clean up these 2 counties there. Alright, that being said though, we're going to run ads here in just a second. Everybody take a minute to get up and stretch your legs, rest your eyes. Get some water while you're up, make some coffee, make a sandwich. Do what you gotta do to take care of your meat vessel. You only get one of them, and it's important to care for it, if for that reason alone. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and I will see you then. Come on. There we go. Thanks, OBS. Be right back. Get that truce ticking. Good point. All right. Get a watermelon bar. Ooh. Sounds yummy. I've been having stomach issues today. Just like slightly uncomfortable. Hope I'm not getting sick. It's bad timing for that. Not to be TMI or anything. Change the stream title now that we're done with the dev diary. All right, just about a minute left. Ah. Yeah, I hope I'm not getting sick. Just a little something something. How do let me switch back. Welcome back, everybody. There we go. How do I break up Moesia? Wonder if I create... I want to try an experiment here. If I create this duchy, I'm going to create both of them. It's not part of the de jure structure or a de jure neighbor of his province. If I give you Yedison, I then give you Lavedia, even though you do have that land. It's weird. Oh, because he doesn't hold that land directly. So maybe I could... cause a little chaos here. I probably shouldn't have created that extra province, but that's okay. Now what I want to check is the theme of Moesia is going to this guy. And the theme of Yedasan is also going to this guy, but they do have a different succession. Right? Joseph Alexandros, something or other. Sean McStarbucks. Yeah, so hopefully that'll encourage my vassals to fight over these provinces and eventually split them up. Because it's rather silly how the shape of these borders. No one else is quite that bad. There's a few ugly borders like this one, but where is the actual de jure? It's right there. Ugh. Whatever, I'll let that border be ugly. I just want to keep my individual governors pretty weak, and this guy's far too strong. So anyhow, let's hire some troops. In an English lecture right now? Nice. Not listening to it at all. Only borders that bug me are the purple bits and the boot not making into a cool boot design. Yeah, that bothers me too. I need to, I mean, I want the whole boot, but... Hey, Archangel, good to see you. Raise our troops up here. Where did it go? Am I blind? I am. Where is it? There it is. Hey, it's not me. I am blind. Whose boot? Sicily. Or Italy's boot. Also, hello. How are you, Lena? Wait, the Pope won... Did the Pope just win his crusade? Oh no! Gonna have to keep an eye on Jerusalem. Sicily's the island, silly? So, yes and no. I'm wrong and you're right, but I'm not as wrong as you think. Because historically and in the game, sometimes Sicily would also refer to southern Italy. Yeah, there's two Sicilies, and at one point, the two Sicilies was united as a single country, roughly within these borders. So it's actually a bit more complicated than the modern distinction of Sicily as the island. Interestingly enough, Malta is also there. Thanks for the hydrate, both of you. Being silly about the now. I know. I'm just taking advantage of you being silly in order to also be silly about the real history. Alright. Silly sis. Sis silly. And stretch and hydrate. Thank you, Fusion. I'll do that in just a second once my troops are raised. Alright. A raid? I'm stretching, though. Hi, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Hello, raiders. Hello, Era. How are you? If you don't know me, my name's Coffee. I am a gay bear girl on a quest for world domination, or something along those lines. I play historical grand strategy games, and whatever else tickles my fancy sometimes. And if that sounds like your bag, I hope you make yourself comfy. Welcome, welcome. Also, while I have the attention of the raiders, we're doing a charity donathon this Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. We're capping it at 24 hours, and I would be overjoyed if we're able to raise enough money to go for 24 hours. So I would love to see you there, even if you're not able to donate. It's for a good cause. We're raising money for able gamers who help provide people with disabilities with the resources they need to be involved in the gaming community. And to have social lives, even if they are physically isolated because of their disabilities. And they did some really great work, especially during the Ligma times. Stream's going well, thank you for asking. We're just going to war with the fake Romans. With the babe cradled in her arms, Basilica Rica looks up at me, her face surprisingly serene. My love, we can name her Wizbora after my serene sister. No. Chat will never accept that. So glad that Greeks invented lesbians. It's true. Alright, chat. As usual, you have an opportunity to name this child. The timer has now already started ticking. Folks who spend channel points with name suggestions get priority. Otherwise, we'll go with the name that I like the best. And time is going. You have about 45 seconds. Played MC Jarver fought for the first time on stream. Nice. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Jarver. Dutch pros. Oh, Era. That's cute. Era GLG. In honor of our raid. That's a good suggestion too. 4. Yeah, I said fought, and then I was like, that's obviously 4. As an infamous typoer myself, I'm not the type to make fun of people for typing a word wrong. Girl love girl, sick. I love that for you. Let's go, lesbians. Actually, I had something else in mind. Timer is up. I'm going with Era. Much better. I happen to be something of a lesbian myself, so I have to represent at least a little bit. I just realized I don't think I waited for all of our troops to replenish. Les Bear, yeah! I also don't think my ballista? I could not say that word erased right now. It says they are. Oh, they show up as archers on here. Okay. Right, because they are a type of archer, technically. African conquest, the Duchy of Barcelona. Oh no. Here it's getting strong again. Persona is actually a font with the color palette of the trans flag and lesbian flag. Sick. I love that. I think I would make for an excellent chancellor. No, you wouldn't. I'm not even gonna look. You wouldn't. I think I mentioned this on Twitter. I had someone point out that I accidentally slightly am designed after the lesbian flag. At least in that there's the orange, red, pink, and white. And I kind of can't unsee it now. Best governorship. Of Transylvanian Alps? Sure. I should have actually looked at if she was good at... Sorry, no, it's okay. I wasn't going to call you out specifically. I don't have a powerful vassal on the council, huh? Oh no, I do? I just have a lot of powerful vassals. Pink, white, and sky blue eyes, true. As early as fluff in my eyes. Yeah, Lena was working on some promotional stuff for me, which thank you again, by the way. Which I forgot to tag you in when I made my posts, and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna remind me to fix that. And was like, was this did you do this on purpose? And I was like, no. We'll grab Scholar. For that development growth, and the hostile scheme chance is excellent too. Do I want to go down Theologian? Literally copy them to Facebook and another Discord to promote it. Thank you. Ah, excuse me. I mean, like, level of devotion impact could be nice. Tyranny gain down is really good. I don't think I need anything from Theologian, TBH. I think I'll stick around to grab Know Thyself. And maybe wash your hands. Before I switch, though. Also, speaking of the, Donathon and promotion for it, you can look on Blue Sky or Twitter to see a preview of my new model that I'll hopefully be debuting a little bit. There are some slight hints in there. And by hints, I mean it's a silhouette, but... a 22%. This is an expensive embarkation. Ooh, inspired person. Wants to forge a sword, considered a master by her peers. I would love a sword. Thank you. Speaking of swords and lesbians, has anyone else seen the trend? Saw the trend of a few years ago of women buying each other wedding swords on for their wedding? Cause man, that's just goals. It was something I wanted and wasn't able to make happen in time. Greetings, my implaceable Basilius, Zenobia says, folding her hands. I'm very interested in the upbringing of your daughter, Elra GLG. You see, I speak South Slavic, a language that I believe would be most useful for her to learn, she explains with a genuine tone. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. She is an infant. Needs to speak anything but Greek. I'm gonna spend the money. We have it. She just learns it for free. Fuck it. Language is important. They are great. Vassal to remember, Duke Constantu and Duke Drogden are among the most powerful vassals of my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery is the way to go. I don't think so. Why not to myself? Where dedications are overrated. I mean, we are maxed out. We are nearly maxed out in piety. Or I'm sorry, in devotion. Wait, no, there's one level after this, so... I'd rather get the prestige, frankly. Myself. Spread to Philippopolis. I'm quite surprised when Lady Tomias appears in front of me, forcing a private audience on me. Dream from God occurred to me, not just a dream, but a true prophecy. I was chosen to be the next governor of the province of Transylvanian Alps. Sure. Ah. That's, kind of close. Oh, there's Basilius Helius's flu and Basilius Helius's pox. Whoever's naming these diseases doesn't like me. They're both minor, though. So I'm not too worried. So I have ticking war score. From controlling the objectives. I've not fought any battles. That's those are Hungarian troops. The fact that there's Hungarian troops on the border here probably means I don't have to worry about them marching in over land. Probably. To the graceful Basilius Helius. The sound of your voice is like a rock I cling to in stormy seas. I would be blessed if I could feel the embrace of your love, that I may know the radiant aura of your soul. You and I together is what makes the sun move in the sky. That's competent. That's competent poetry. We're not a cheater, right? We actually, like, love our wife as this character, I think. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'll explain in a second. I'm looking for... like, lover, soulmate, anything like that. No, I guess we don't. We haven't... I was like, our wife likes us at 100. Why does our wife like us at 100? Oh, she likes our hydraulic organ. And I can't stop laughing at the hydraulic organ. Yeah, she does. Anyway. Oh. My tutor and personal physician. You flatter me, my lady. Well, we'll see where this goes. Oh, chat dropped out. Are we still good on our connection right now? Fine here? Okay. I just lost connection for a second. While I was being immature. That hydraulic organ in your pocket. Oh, that's the... I'm not sitting in the right spot. Damn girl, what'd that hydraulic organ do? Oh, I like this game. It's a silly game. To make my vassal Narses more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. Narses the Petulant. It's a drunkard who's vengeful, ambitious, and brave. I'll mention his youthful vigor. Oh, he was born in the purple. Ooh. That could be a problem. Thank you for that clip, by the way, Fusion. Howdy, Doggin. Good to see you. Inspiration, the Basilius' treasure. My opulent court is resented and celebrated the world over. All wish they could match and enjoy its splendor. And with that come the admirers. Today, Cosmos is ushered in and introduces representing a small herbalist guild from Brysus. O superb Basilius, my friends and I hear of wondrous sword being made for you and wish to donate to your weaponsmith. It would deeply honor us, your majesty. We haven't saved for months. We have saved for months, actually. The opposite of what I said. It is I who am honored. I will always accept gold for better artifacts. Alliance formed between Duchess of Hilda of Upland. Oh, she's betrothed to my cousin. Okay. Alright. Some Swedish countess. Neat. How goes with me? I'm doing pretty well. I'm hopefully not coming down with something. I've been feeling a little not great today, but other than that, I'm doing quite well. Mysteries of the Scriptures. My son Cabinet and his little friend Leontios have taken a copy of the Scriptures from the study and brought it into the playroom, and completely ruined it. Torn pages, footprints on the cover, no respect whatsoever. Seems his little Cabinet doesn't care for the word of the divine. That's just a load of tripe anyway. I mean, that's not in character. We're zealous. Respect those words. They hold wisdom and meaning. I mean, the reality is I'm fine with him being cynical. I just don't think this is a roleplay appropriate response. So we'll have to lecture him and he'll become humble. Ambitious and humble is a hell of a combination, though. My goodness. Where did I get this trinket? Oh, I don't need the piece of plaque. Take the, been doing battle with my own sleep schedule for the past week. Been losing pretty terribly. You know, I haven't been losing the battle with my sleep schedule, but I haven't been sleeping well lately either. Next, you get anxiety. Joke's on you, I've already got one. He said he's already got one. That was the wrong accent. Yeah, no, I'm gonna apologize to anyone British watching. Only one anxiety? No, 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 no. Of course not. That would be too simple, wouldn't it? Just one today, please. He said they've already got one. I've heard of your disputes with that worthless knave Belrose. A most contemptible excuse for a man. Given our mutual interests, I'm sure we'll get along well, friend. Sure. The British deserve it for all the gestures of the world map. I mean, the British ruling class deserve it. The British people deserve a little bit of sympathy because they have to be British. I could maybe become friends with this guy. I eagerly await the opportunity to discuss this further. Stellaris game's been going pretty well. Nice! Twists of turns and fate have not been to my advantage. God knows I was cursed the day I met Duchess Humfried. Who was you? Oh, you're the Swedish lady who we kicked out of, not Crimea. The fuck? Croatia. Goodbye. A famed weapon. My lord, my beneficiary approaches me with a wide grin, sweat dripping down her forehead and soot smeared across her face. I've toiled over the forge many days and nights, but finally my work is done. She prevents She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what's hidden within, my eyes grow wide. A folded iron sword of excellent craftsmanship. On the blade there is an inscription that reads, "Owned by Basilius Helius of the Byzantine Empire." For a friend is British and didn't ask to be. True, true. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Americans deserve it too, to a certain extent, but... Basilius Helius's mace. I forgot I had a mace. Sword's better, though. All allies to war. I don't need to. Ransom this mayor. Gonna keep moving up the coast slowly until either we win the war or we get into a fight. I think we're gonna win the war first, considering we're at 77%. Americans do too, however, blaming everything on Britain is funnier. That's true. My ward Narcisse has come of age, and it's time he left my care. I love his hat. Narcisse's energetic nature was thought to be a sign of an affinity for war and combat. Perhaps he was simply unruliness. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but at least he has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. Will we meet again? F you. See about finding you a wife? Zara the Heathen. She is a Saida. Prestigious. Marry him to a comely... Ooh, Princess Maria of Estonia. Lustful and beautiful. Shy and zealous. I think we have a winner here. Fair to the rest of the Americans, the US remains the most colonial at the moment. Yeah. It's true. Accept your marriage proposal. Thank you. Thank you for pretty lady. Yusufid is losing a lot of wars. I don't know why I didn't expect this war to take so long. I should have known better, frankly. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I forgot I was tone deaf and I'm on stream. I like the music in this game, though. And 1%. Hopefully this will be the last siege. Although maybe Fermo. I've inherited Philippopolis. I don't really want Philippopolis. Why am I having trouble getting here? I'm gonna give it to Narcissus. Grant vassals to rightful liege. Yes, please. Was gonna suggest that. Excellent. And let's negotiate an alliance. He's a decent general. He's a decent governor for how young he is. Like 32% and no intrigue is not great. But he could grow up into a decent not commander, decent governor. Strategos. Come on. Oh, war's over. We're at 99%. We just need to wait for the score to tick. There it is. Yay! Our borders are cleaner again. They're almost clean. Our coastline is almost clean. Huzzah! King Osfern, right, I wanna... How did they get this? What counties is this? This is... Okay, it's not Medina. I wasn't sure. Or it's not Mecca. Mecca's on the coast. I thought Medina was coastal too. At least in this game. Think we have an island on the Iberian coast with our name on it? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, if she sticks around still, because it seems it's been more than a year, I think. Oh, and he's pretty weak right now. Let's go for it. Let's at least try this. We'll just raise a local army so that it's faster and cheaper to move around. Since we will have to do a bit of island hopping. Ooh, dangerous faction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These guys all really like me. They were all forced to join the faction. Narcissus the Petulant. Again, what do we do with you? Install your kid? Yeah, no, different Narcissus. This is Narcissus the Petulant, not Narcissus Kuma. This is the drunkard who was born in the purple and has a claim on the empire because his grandfather... Oh no, Manuel was an emperor too, because he's a Komnenos. He's also vengeful, ambitious, and brave. I mean, there's no way we're going to convince this guy to step down, so we need to either assassinate or crush him. The slut run? Wait, what was the slut run? That's familiar. What was the slut run? Previous character. Oh, yeah. Our previous character was a big slut. Yeah, Book of Gouda cheese. He died from a treatment for typhus. Like, he actually survived the disease, but died from his wounds, from treatment afterwards. I can scarce remember what life was like before Zenobia declared her love for me. I'm flattered but also overwhelmed by her attentions. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet. Yet I cannot help but worry, would I be throwing away my only prospect of true love? Cannot help but worry. I don't think we want to, I don't think we want... Yeah, that completely... completely threw me. I don't think we want to be soulmates with this lady. You know, there's no chance of having bastards, for better or worse. We at least like our wife, even if we're not lovers. She deserves a kiss, at least, for her devotion. Crash, where am I? What's going on? I peer into the darkness, my eyes adjusting. God, there's someone by my bedroom window. I scramble out of bed, reaching for the dagger on the nightstand. The intruder grabs my arm, tugs, and I spin around, sinking the blade deep into her stomach. She looks at me for an endlessly long moment, her lips moving without a sound, then she falls to the ground. Helios, are you alright? By the window stands none other than Zenobia, blade in hand, ready to defend me. I throw myself into her arms and she holds me tight. Does Jack get a kiss for devotion? We'll think about it. Betrothed can marry. Who's betrothed again? Cousin and antiquarian. Oh, cousin and antiquarian, right. Sure. Of domain. Oh, I inherited land. That's why. Just give this out to a local noble. Yeah, I would still really like to see this cleaned up in terms of government type. Master of the course vacated. Some say that were it not for your ardent support, the governance of Transylvanian Alps would never have become mine. They speak truly. As I establish myself in this theme, I would like to offer you a gift of bargaining value, my friendship. She's decent, isn't she? Oh no, she's not decent. She's also near death. I'm gonna stop swaying Strategos Narses. Oh good, his allies dropped off. So we're not going to have to fight a civil war after all. We're not gonna siege that island because it's infested with plague. Seek worthy successor. Let me check the plague map here. Infes boils, that's a big one. Yeah, major, that makes sense. Counselor died. Succumbed to his inherent weakness. Oh, he was frail, okay. Right, you need to increase control level in Veneto. There was a commotion among the children today. Serlaith was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Cabinet was furious that anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of the Lord and chased away the other children. So Cabinet is going to be ambitious, humble, and zealous after all. You will serve the divine well, child. It is literally becoming my childhood bullies. I'm sorry. Ender of God still needs a successor. Doesn't need a guardian for my son. His guardian must have died. Oh, I can educate him myself and I can do a quite good job at it. Yeah, sorry, I should, like, address that. I was just so confused. First First impressions are important. Don't... I don't even know what to say. That was just weird. Yeah, no. I agree. Oh, there we go. We'll just capture him. Yeah, I was trying to, like, not assume entirely the worst, and I couldn't, like, figure out a way in which... I couldn't figure out an intended meaning in which that was not just trying to pick a fight. So I figured I'd just ignore it. I don't know, though. Like, I'm just confused. The other option was also mean. I agree. That's why I'm like, first impressions. Like, what? She's female, so I can't give her an appointment. Went through a rhyming dictionary in my head. I really can't grant her this because she's a woman. Okay. Well then, never mind. Women can inherit but not be granted land? That's weird. I will give it to this guy who has a claim on Aragon instead. Anyway, it's almost time for ads, so let's take a minute. Everyone get up and stretch your legs, rest your eyes. Get another lovely ticking truce. True enough. Do all the stuff you need to take care of your meat vessel. Get some water, make a sandwich, make some coffee. And we'll be back in 3 minutes. Your meat vessel's important. Take care of it. You only get one. See you in a sec. Be right back. I think I might get some caffeine. Alright, let me just check Discord real quick. Yeah, I think that's safe, Fusion. Alright, I'm gonna grab some caffeine. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, there's a, for those who don't know, I was really into bartending for a period. I mean, I still am, but I was trying to do it as a career for a while. And there's a piece of bartending equipment with a really unfortunate name that I just don't say. 'Cause I don't like it. Oh, did I just open something? Damn it. I did. Sorry for Windows noises. Probably should have that open when I stream anyway, though. There we go. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to start recording for the VOD, so I'll just have to download and edit it. And edit it down, that's fine. Okay, so. Holy Order, isolate capital. You know what? I would like to found a Holy Order at some point so that someone else doesn't get to it first. Being founded Holy Order. Extra piety and opinion. Become their patron? Let's do it. Founded the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. That's a badass logo. Alright, let's give our troops some time to replenish a little bit. Our men-at-arms, that is. Yeah. I arrived back at my Castron after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 41 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me that I've not heard from my wife Riska or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. Who could that be at this hour? What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There's even an entire table laden with rice and honey pudding. My favorite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I can't believe that Rika went through all the trouble of arranging this in secret. My friend Michael approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, he says, I've 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, but which shall it be? We're gonna roll for it. Oh, let's try Let's try not to knock stuff off my desk. Adds a 6. Small packages. A Greek brooch. Okay. I'll replace the lucky rabbit's paw, probably. It's actually more prestige. Never mind, I'll keep the lucky rabbit's paw. 0.03 in dynasty opinion, 0.04. We'll, do this. Request governorship. No. Oh, praise Saint Bridget, Ricca has given birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Magistrate Alver changed culture. Oh, is this the guy I just landed? Oh, he has the measles. Great. Sorry. Yes. Taking name suggestions. Timer has already started. There's about 50 seconds left. Folks who spend channel points will get priority. Otherwise, we'll go with the name that I like the best and find funniest. Timer is going now. Let me know what your suggestions are. We already have brisket, an excellent suggestion. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, I'm hungry too. Should have grabbed food. I'm drinking the caffeine that makes me want to run laps. So I may go down to the gym after stream's over. But I'll have to eat at some point before that. All right, brisket it is. Excellent choice. Brisket's too good. It is, it is. No one wants to compete with brisket. Please accept this as proof of my commitment. No. Today, Guacamo held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the scriptures. My son, Pumpkin Spice No Foam Decaf Latte, now seems certain that he's destined for greatness, claiming that God supports him indiscriminately. That's right. Never forget the divine is on your side. We are the chosen family. Or something. Ultra's discovered manorialism. Wait. I forgot to, I think we wanted Oh, we're working on sanitation. That's right. Didn't we have manorialism? Oh. Well, now we do, and now we can build a lot more buildings. Our boy PSL. True. It's too much of the campaign so far to have a really good feel for what would fit for a name. All good. No one is required to, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I know I'll butcher it. I know better. Let's see. You know, I was going through old clips last night. Well, I guess there's a... Why are you so small? Oh. How did you inherit that? Cappadocia is small. Weird. I was going through old clips last night, and I feel like I used to be a lot more cursed. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. hard war. I really need for this conqueror to die. The latest work of my vassal, Strategos Theodoros, has become all the rage at court as of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Theodoros has publicly dedicated it to me. In memoriam of Basilius, the mightiest men must leave this earth, and hope of good words there is no dearth, and hope only for memory's grace, so that the whole world remembers their face. Kinda mid. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, it's kinda mid, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. And see, this is truly heartfelt. I think I want to go to war with Shia. Allied to Mecca. Do a holy war for Alexandria. Oh, timer's going. This should theoretically be a quick and easy war. But it's a holy war, so it could also grow out of hand. Yeah, Ismaili is quite large. Matridi. They're Sunni, they're Sunni. Interesting. I'm thinking. I am gonna declare this war. We're pretty stable at home. And, there's no reason not to be expanding right now. I'm sorry, if the... Zahir ibn Ali of the Daleks? It's a little worrying. I don't even have anything clever to say about that other than that's a little worrying. Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. Masses of survivors have already begun moving to the Torma of Philippopolis as their new haven, and this could prove to be an exciting opportunity for a new capital. No, we're not moving the capital. Just don't exterminate them and they might not get their fill in origin. We must spare no expense for build. That's expensive. I'd make a joke about stairs, but I hear that's fairly contentious. Actually. As in, like, making a joke about Daleks and stairs is a good way to start a fight. Inspired person can be sponsored, wants to make a box. Sure, you can make a box. I don't think I'll use it, but we'll try. speed things up a little. Oh, hello. Okay, no, no. I don't want to station besiegers because I don't trust that button. We need 1,000 troops. Let's press this button and see what they leave. Okay. That was a pretty good button push, actually. I'm gonna have to use that more often. Yeah, but they joke about the stairs in the show, even though they often fly. That's true. I'm told that it could still start a fight. Or less I'm told, and more that's the impression I've gotten. Inspiration disruptions. By God, woman, leave me alone. Peaceful atmosphere is shattered by Svanhild yelling as she storms into the courtyard. Orvana quickly follows, but stops when she sees me. My liege, please talk some sense into Svanhild. I'm trying to help her since I have experience that may improve her work. Listen to her. At least hear her out. At least hear her out. Slightly higher quality. Excellent. My vassal Seraphon has brought forward undeniable evidence that Sevilla was fathered by none other than him. Sex. Sex havers are at it again. Let's get the fuck to sea, because they have another fleet coming. Oh, apparently we're gonna be okay. We just stay here. Because they're recently disembarked in defensive buildings. I mean, I'll trust you, game. I don't think you're right, but I'll trust you. Here we go. Holy warrior and unyielding defender. Yeah, it lied to me. I knew it lied to me. Grew up in multiple Sonic fandoms. You've watched 5 different groups argue which sporting cat should and shouldn't be canon. I know. And hence why I haven't looked into the debate, because I think it's silly. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patronage of Svanhild the Carpenter. They say she's making a box worthy of a Basilius. Please take this and give it to her. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. How generous. You missed the game lying to me and telling me that I would win this fight. And us declaring war on Egypt. And by Egypt, I mean the Caliphate, the Shia Caliphate. Who's kind of Egypt. No, we're gonna dedicate it to ourselves. Era GLG's first words. Hurry, my liege, you have to hear this. Antonia rushes me into my daughter's chambers. Antonia points at Era in excitement, so I lean towards her and listen. Puma. Incredible! Era has learned how to say our house name. What else can she say? Declare war on the Caliphate for Egyptus? Just for Alexandria. I recognize the anxious look on my servant's face. He's here to bring me bad news. Your vassal, Lady Romilo, was just seen leaving the chambers of your vassal, Anthemios. Sex. If you're Roman, is there any other kind? True. I have a stupid joke half formed in my head, and it's not coming together, and it's very frustrating. But Fusion, we're not Roman anymore. We became landed. Like that's the best I got, and I know there's a better version of that. Albanian Catholic populists. Oh no. Is that land that we took from the HRE? Wow. Oh, the HRE's got some heretics in southern Italy. My lord, my beneficiary, Svanhild gestures me over to an object covered in fabric with a wide grin on her face. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She whips the covering off, and my eyes grow wide as I see what's hidden beneath. A cofferet of excellent craftsmanship. It's made with opulently worked walnut. On the body of the box and the lid, a capable hand has carved patterns and decorations known as Greek style. Perfect to keep deeds, memorabilia, and ceremonial items safe. Neat. This is lovely. Good job, you did the thing. Unfortunately, we have, like, illustrious holy items everywhere here. So I don't think this is going to match up. Piety point 6, renown point 1-2, yeah. I think I finally finished a joke I was working on since 2 hours ago. Why is it pronounced British? Because the T is in Boston Harbor. That's pretty good. Queen Slavoslava's court now speaks Greek. Cultural hegemony achieved. Where's court language? Oh my, that's a lot of Greek. Georgia speaks Greek as their court language, really? King Alessandra the Devil of Georgia. Wow. Spooky. What the fuck is that, Georgia? He's a conqueror. Why he hasn't conquered the Pechenegs or Khazaria, I have no idea.
The devil, indeed, went down to Georgia.
You're so right. But yeah, he's a conqueror, which is a disgusting, disgusting trait. I wish he would reconnect his borders, though. Greece controlling county task is finished. Thank you, Huffy. It's always a pleasure to have an opportunity to do that. My cousin-in-law of Hilda has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Kuma dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Alright, name suggestions once again. Time has already started ticking. Let me know what you think. Folks who spend channel points will get priority. Otherwise, we're going to go with the name that I like the best. You have about 40 seconds remaining, I think, if I did the math right. Maybe it's 30 seconds. I don't remember. We'll see. I think it was 30 seconds. Bucket, excellent. Kodiak? Oh, Kodiak's cute. Kodiak Kuma. Sweetened condensed milk. I don't know why that's so upsetting. 409. Oh man, good choices, good choices. I like Kodiak a lot. Let's go with Kodiak. May you grow strong and wise, my cousin? Nephew? Whatever you are, Kodiak. Word event available. But I'm bored. I immediately recognize the plaintive voice of my son Cubbert before the rascal is in my sight. The scene that I find before my eyes is quite pitiful. My court physician Zenobia seems on the verge of tears while Cabinet and Pumpkin Spice No Foam Decaf Latte stare at her with the most unimpressed look I've seen on their young faces. When her eyes meet mine, Zenobia begs of me, "My lord, please, I'm just trying to explain to your children the fine art of rhetoric, as required by their noble birth." Post a picture of a Kodiak bear and pictures of bears. Thank you. Bless. Mom used to drip brew coffee at home, and if I were out of skim milk, she'd open a can of sweetened condensed milk. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Pay attention, kids. You'll need this. Pay attention, kids. You'll need this. Powerful and swole like their namesake, not small. Those are very different things. Alright, let's get to this siege. Let's get the siege going. Hopefully this will be over quickly. 3 months is quickly. Queen Saroslava has been excommunicated by our ecumenical patriarch. Huh. Quest council position, no. Ecumenical Patriarch Guancamo brought my son Pumpkin Spice No Foam Decaf Latte to the market today. Pumpkin Spice No Foam Decaf Latte was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and a ruler's plight to the less fortunate. He refused to give a single coin to anyone. Everyone we met were either undeserving or beneath him. In the end, he kept the gold. No, Pumpkin Spice No Foam Decaf Latte seems to have developed an egotistical streak. Be arrogant, generous, or fickle. I'm okay with arrogant. It's not the most useful trait, but generous is just kind of okay. Fickle's really good, but I don't want to hurt his stewardship necessarily. That's right, boy, you're better than them. PSL's long name always makes me laugh. Me too, that's why I insist on saying it as often as I can remember to. He wants to forge regalia. He's considered a master by his peers. We'll do so. Tires you, to be honest? I'm sorry. Someone got imprisoned. I didn't catch who. Person of interest to you, the King of Jerusalem drank himself to death. Jerusalem is now ruled by a 2-year-old wheezing child. Oh man, coughing baby real. I've risen in Constantinople to pay homage to you. Show her in at once. Serve me well. See, I need at least 900. You can hear my beneficiary muttering to himself across the hall. I need something great, something epic to make my creation stand out from the uninspired masses. But just what? When his spirited eyes meet mine, he breaks out into a huge smile and waves to me. My lord, what an amazing idea. Just perfect. What do you think of adding your family's motto to your commission? Sure. I'm going to break off a couple of levies from this army. Okay, one of my rivals was imprisoned. Yeah, it's a lot more levies than I planned, honestly, but that'll be enough. A sick feeling is rising in my stomach. I try to make it back to my chamber, but the entrance shrinks before my very eyes. What is happening? Suddenly I can smell something. Something I know I've smelled before, but where? Someone asks if I'm quite alright, but I cannot answer. I cannot do anything. How long was I gone? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. This character was doing quite well. Lately I've experienced some episodes. Something comes over me, taking charge of my body, and leaves me tired and confused. I've tried to keep it from people, tried to hide it, but it's hard to control something that comes and goes as it pleases. They look at me as if I were possessed. I mean, other than the health penalty, it's really not that bad of a trait, but... Ooh, the learning lifestyle experience is actually really nice. I thought this was one of the other mental traits that's much worse. Your metalsmith updates me on his progress, droning on about the limits of mold and bellows as my mind reels with bold ideas for my regalia. Making may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say in how my money is spent. Being plural is just like that sometimes. Exactly. Have you considered this angle? Think we need to rename that country if we own it? That county if we own it? Which one? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. Oh, we're at 100%. Alexandria reconquered. The shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands that our ancestors once held, and the glory for making it happen belongs solely to me. Alexandria, the gem of Egypt, is back in Roman hands. Once the seat of all the world's knowledge and wisdom, it has been hit hard by Christian persecutions, to the point that little remains of its past glory. Little, but not nothing. And with this understanding, we shall rebuild a city worthy of its past. A glorious day for all Romans. We've restored a pentarchy seat for 10 years, levy size and holding taxes. I gain restored pentarchy seat. Excellent. Alright, and let us create the Duchy of Alexandria. Some of all skills. You look good. Oh, he already has land. I want some of all skills, but unlanded. Excuse me. All right. Dangerous faction again, the Albanian Catholic populists. We should start converting. Only 2 years, nice. This guy is very round-cheeked. I guess not. Not necessarily. Just his nose is throwing it off a little. Prisoners can be ransomed. Let's do so. We'll take restraint and then know thyself, and then we'll probably pivot out of learning education. Oh, we can build buildings. All right. Also upgrade our estate. Woodcutter. Stoneworker, textile. I'm not sure. If anything, I kind of want to do stoneworker, but... Oh, we can upgrade our mansion. Let's do that. Declare me co-emperor. No. I don't think I will. We'll hold court. Awilla looks tasty. Ooh, the Empire just shrunk. Oh, Awilla broke free. I don't think we actually have a CB on them because they're not actually bordering us. Zerid's in the way. Crazy Joker, thanks for the follow. Welcome, my cub. That was the other thing I was going to mention earlier. Is I ended up rewatching the clip that notification's from, and I still got jump scared when that part of the clip came out. I was like, why is my follow notification in this video? Even though I knew that's why I was watching it. It's really embarrassing, and I just told all of Twitch chat about it. Let's hold court. The man in front of me... Start over. The man in front of me seems to come from very far away, judging by the exotic attire and the natures of the gifts he brings. Gold, ivory, salt. As the last offering walks through the door, however, all my rational thoughts grind to a halt. What in the name of Jesus is that animal? I can only describe it as a giant spotted horse with a long neck. Great Basilius, I bring gifts from the land of Abyssinia, including this majestic animal we call a giraffe. Please accept the humble homages of my lord. Neat. All gifts are welcome. Gain stress because I'm zealous? Really? Gain exotic giraffe for 20 years. Control growth, court grandeur, monthly grandeur change. Why don't you stay instead? I mean, he's a good diplomat, but I don't think he's that important. Trojan giraffe? Possibly. Sure, nice, dismissed. Send the piece to the kitchen or something. I'm gonna take the exotic gifts. I'll take the stress here. Smaller, more evil giraffes inside. My spy master, Strategos Isildoros, crosses his arms before stepping forward to voice his petition. My liege, I seek your aid in combating the issues of levies not being restored at an acceptable pace in Drakion. My lands are but one of many within the realm suffering from lack of control. I ask for any aid that you can spare. Do you even have the ceilings and leaves for a giraffe? Probably not. I must invest in these wild regions. Make for a better steward. I think we invest, but I want to, how bad is the control level in these new counties? Oh, it's pretty, well, it's only one county. Only one county that's below 33. My Seneschal would make for a better steward. Actually, this I'm fine with. I don't need a Seneschal right now. We'll send him off. The Ulkin's Charter. Before me stands an unfamiliar man. Apparently she is Melina. Game's a little confused. A mayor in my vassal Count Theodose's domain. My Basilius, I come here without the permission of my lord to ask that you grant my city the surrounding lands to govern as it sees fit. We could manage our own affairs and bring great prosperity to the empire if only we were free of the stifling taxes and responsibilities imposed by the Count of Cormoria. anyone has any store brand frozen waffles, toss them. Yes, I heard about that. So, you want to establish a city here. Kind of bad timing considering you're at war. What is the war over? For the duchy, okay. It's actually not that big of a deal. I trust your city will remember my grace. Becomes a republic. Piss off glory hound vassals. And gain tyranny. But gain development cost and holding growth. A taste of future fruitfulness might sway me. Pisses them off in the same way. But I gain money instead of the commercial boom. I'd kind of prefer that. I could piss off our patrocial vassals. I'm going to take the money. We don't really need it, but we also just spent kind of a lot of money. Here's our second republic. I don't honestly know if republics actually make more money than administrative vassals. But this guy's feudal anyway, so... Why are you still feudal? Stop that. You know who's looking tasty, and we surely don't have a truce with anymore, is Croatia. Although it looks like they're about to lose a war to my vassal anyway, so never mind. We don't have to do that ourselves. Where's your hunt? Bit far. We're not a hunter, right? No. I'm not going to worry about joining a hunt. Although I may do an activity. Created the Liberty faction against me. That's rude. Sun learns the Lectic language through observation. I don't think I said that right. How are we doing on time? It's pretty early. Why does it feel like I've been streaming for so much longer today? Hana. Chiefdom. Interesting. To the Borborphagos, Basilius Helius. We shall not permit any further oppression from your unbelieving rule. Catholicism must be recognized as the preeminent faith of the Byzantine Empire. Give our faith the rightful status it deserves, or prepare to face the wrath of our many faithful. Such changes are not yours to make. Duke of Sardinia rises up as well. Oh no. That's kind of a problem. Because I did sort of just let him keep his land without converting his faith at all. We also have Mashriki Ismaili populists coming up very soon. Your zealotry prevented any other response. I assume so, yes. I assume that's why. I've arrived in Constantinople seeking your confirmation of my continued appointment as Strategos of Epirus. Govern well. Cabinet comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Cabinet is at an end. Even as a child, Cabinet always had a way with words. Therefore unsurprising that he has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go along with it, he will have little trouble navigating life at court. Basilica Rica's contributions towards Cabinet's education can not go unmentioned. Her guidance has helped the child reach further than I could have alone. Tier 3 is fine. Decent stats. I wish the stewardship and intrigue were higher. But decent stats. Prince of Fashion, indeed. Let's find you an impressive wife. That'll work. Oh, what is going on here? War against the tyranny of Kaiser Dirk. Expansion of the county of Apulia. Oh, one of our governors is trying to expand into southern Italy. I'm going to ignore this army, I think. And just go siege Cagliari. No, it's pretty pretty rough. Oh, there's more peasants over here. Never mind, let's march up the coast. Or sail, I guess. It's fine too. Accept your marriage proposal. We'll take the hand of your son. Excellent. Basilius Helius, we've had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? My rival Vasilico gestures from me to him. Whatever is between us, let us start anew. Claim on Voin? I don't know why I'm his rival. Yes, let's. Over here, my lord, my beneficiary waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. An opulent regalia set of masterful craftsmanship. It consists of a gold scepter set with pieces of emerald. A lamb's wool cloak that has been embroidered with gold thread and a gold cross-bearing orb. This is lovely. How does it compare to the magnificent regalia? It's actually fairly comparable. I might actually like this one better. Oh, it's renown versus courtly vassal opinion. Okay. No, I want the advert impending. Thank you. Everybody take this opportunity to get up and stretch your legs, rest your eyes, make a sandwich, make some coffee, get some water, do what you gotta do to take care of your meat vessel. You only get one of them, and it's important if for no other reason than that. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and I will see you then. Be right back. Alright, let me look at that bear, and then I have a couple messages to check. Oh, that's a good bear. Hell yeah. Alright. Ah. Probably gonna wrap up a little early. And then decide whether or not I'm going to, I guess at this point early is not actually all that early. And then decide whether or not I'm gonna go put 30 minutes on the stationary bike or if I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just feeling kind of low energy right now. And the caffeine's not helping enough. You vote nap? Nap on the bike. $15 on the bike, 15-minute nap. That's a good idea. I need to figure out food shortly too. What am I doing on money? Do I want to order something? Shut up, phone. Not right now. Maybe. I don't know if my phone notification picked up there. It was right next to the mic. It decided to send me 2 notifications right as I picked it up. It's like they knew. Oh, and we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Get back into this rebellion here. Recently disembarked for 12 more days. Some say that were it not for your ardent support, the government of Thessaly would have never become mine. I speak truly. As I established myself in this theme, I would offer you the gift of burgeoning value, my friendship. Worthy appointment for a most worthy man. A city builder indeed. My marshal very hesitantly brings my guest Sergios to me. Lady Stephinia asked me to promote Sergios to the honor of commandership, but I believed you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Sergios chews loudly on a biscuit. Your son is welcome in my army. I still don't really know what the penalty is for this. Like, do I get the penalty if he doesn't serve as a knight? Like, I don't... If he's not assigned as a commander, I don't really understand. "22 days, 21 days. I mean, if we can time this perfectly, we can really mess them up, but... "7 days left. 6 days left. Alright, never mind. I screwed it up. Huh. Commander skill. I'm not recently disembarked. Oh, my allies recently disembarked. It's unfortunate. Someone is plotting against me. We must stop the villain behind this. Someone is trying to damage my legitimacy. Your entire Chrome just crashed. No! Inspired person can be sponsored. And to make something wondrous, considered a master. Glorious icon shall adorn my wall. I require your assistance. I'm like hyper-focused on getting this... Trying to catch out this army. It's no secret that the Albanian Catholic uprising has not been going quite as well as we initially expected. And the bickering families have already begun to scheme ways in which to fill the ever-growing power vacuum in the realm. Strategos Foncus Fluge of Epirus, however, seeks to do so in a way most helpful to me. In his letter, he offers to pledge his armies to the war only in exchange for a substantial number of honorary titles and powers. Sure. Very well. I need you to be movement locked. Thank you. My beneficiary Spitko approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there someone special to you, my lord? Only the Lord guides me. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to happen this whole time, is for them to disembark somewhere I could attack them easily. Finding a river crossing and in mountains, though. Never mind. We can at least get this siege done. Border raid? Seems there's no recourse for dispute. King of Bavaria? Why are you attacking me? Gains gold in proportion to the development of the target county, which will decrease. It's extremely rude. No longer your royal architect. I don't think I need one of those. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get them in Sin here, Sinya. And we'll be the defender because it's one of our forts. Let me, however, make sure I have like a good commander like this guy who's a rough terrain expert for that extra bonus. Yeah, absolutely crushed. Did we capture someone, or did we just... No, we just wiped them out from that battle. Landless attacker has no armies left. Excellent. So you can go free, but you have to convert. That's it, just convert. And then the other guy... Make an okay commander and a pretty good knight. Vassalize Houghton? Sure. I'll clean up my borders a little. And spend influence to get him in with normal feudal obligations. So let's do that. Javier going to a man's house and stapling ribbons to his crosses. It's true. Doesn't need a guardian for Era. Just curious. We'll go with the diplomacy education, which I can do myself. Jorge is Tengri. Jorge I'm gonna have to conquer myself, I think. I changed the siege target here because I don't want to get caught out while sieging in the mountains like this, or those are hills. At least until I see their army. My deeds are spoken of with reverence and envy the world over, from foreign counts to village taverns, and with that comes the supporters. Today, Hectorios is ushered in and introduced as representing a small prior guild from Venetia. Most Holy Basilius, my friends and I hear of a wondrous icon being made for you and wish to donate to your painter. Would deeply honor us, your majesty. We've saved for months. It's I who am honored. Since the news of Master Berho's sickness reached me, I've been unable to find peace. I just needed to see it with my own eyes. Now that I'm here watching his weak body lying almost motionless in that bed, clinging desperately to life with any residual strength, I feel overwhelmed by contrasting emotions. Do you even recognize me, you miserable churl? His face seems to contract for a moment, and his eyes roll around searchingly, but ever focusing on me. Seems so pointless now, doesn't it? It was pointless. This guy rivaled me. I don't care about him. Seems so pointless now. It's always pointless. Prisoner died. Speaking of, I'm never going to be able to ransom these guys off. The only rivals that aren't pointless are the ones in anime with gay tension. You can have gay tension with your rival in real life too, you know. That's always an option. I have taking war score, so I'm not going to let them siege that county. Alright, we'll grab Know Thyself. And then I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to jump to Wealth Focus. And, an Architect for a little while. If you have gay tension with a rival IRL, you become anime. That's a good point. I'll accept that. I'll accept that, interpretation. 6,000 troops is a lot. Shadow over Metsovo. Hellas's pox. Summon the physician. Coffee? Yes. Yeah, I've inspired you to do. Why am I afraid? This Metsovo. Smallpox. Great. You will be wrecked over 22? I'm so afraid. Desperate measures are required. Early prevention success. Nice. Constantinople, the imperishable light of the empire, strains in these trying times. Recent conflicts have taken their toll. The recruiters increasingly struggle to meet their quotas, and labor shortages of all stripes arise across the city. My strategos Viserion has compiled a list of prosperous provinces whose fortune may give succor in the capital's time of need. Sarazim on the border. Apollonia. Chalcedon. Caesarim, I think, is the one. Or it's simply a lean time. The Crimson Charm. Interesting. Oh no, I'm losing. I'm losing this battle. Pull out. Accolade loses rank. Successor. Crimson like the crown of Louisa of Prussia. I see. Ooh, Liberty faction too. We might have to lose this border raid after all. How did they know? Cyprus, unlanded, Sicilia, Transylvanian Alps, Kerch, Dobrogia, Galati. Will not be through. Well, I think we accept it. I think we accept it for now. We'll have to try to bring our bureaucracy back up, but I'm okay with. Yeah, adopt limited administration. I lose dread and legitimacy. For now. It behooves me more to crush Burgundy? Bavaria. Ishmaelism shall be recognized as a preeminent faith of the Byzantine Empire. No. No, I don't think it... Wow, that's a lot of men. Chronicling Boleslav is far more prestigious and also crimson. I see, I see. Hydrate and stretch? Yes. Correction, that's a lot of peasants. Correct. Peasants can be men. Interesting. No longer have a wet nurse. I should fix that. I should make a nurse wet. Why do I speak? Oh, stretch and hydrate. Yes. Hydrate. Thank you. I needed that. Laurentia, sure. I didn't even see how much money that cost me, but... Where are you from? Why am I... Why am I... Why am I hostile to Sicily? Weird. I don't know. I still don't know why I'm hostile to those troops. You served the wrong potato salad at a family reunion? Elaborate on that. I'm fascinated by that response. My lord, look at that pigment. I've never seen such fine quality before. My beneficiary, Spicto, breaks away from our market procession to accost the merchant selling the coveted item, ecstatic over his find. With this, my project would reach new heights. I could create something truly marvelous. Please, my Basilius, bestow this gift upon me. Of course, but surely we can get a fair price. Excellent. Dramatic scene unfolds in my audience chamber as my vassal Tomarcus David accuses my Herotarchus Sergios of impregnating his daughter out of wedlock. Strategos Laurentios indignantly claims there's no proof of his son's guilt, and even if it was him, it's clearly Sergia's fault for being a loose woman. The argument is heating up, and I must do something before things get out of hand. Why are you two bothering me with petty squabbles? Just money paid? You have the justice you desire. Sex is illegal, but I don't have a choice to imprison him. I just have to make him pay a fine, which I guess is good enough. Grant to a local noble. I have a Sicilian family that side has family reunions. If I remember correctly, there was drama over the wrong type of potato salad multiple years. I mostly just enjoyed that there were people with the family connections. The family reunion broke off to hang with my cousin. Understandable. I guess it's just for me it's really the I don't associate potato salad as being a traditional Sicilian food, I suppose. We have more men-at-arms counter, but we have more troops and better quality. Oh no, we don't have more troops. We have a little more troops. Defensive buildings and a better commander, though. Which is quite nice. Can I get an even more better commander like this guy who's a holy warrior? Yes. By God, woman, leave me alone. We've seen this event already today. Come at least hear her out. Gives bad feedback. Well, press governorship. Are you good? Sure, you can have it. I don't think it is. I think it's just traditional state they've become part of. A lot of Italian, Polish, and Irish influence. Fair enough. There was a commotion among the children today. Serlith was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Pumpkin spice no foam decaf latte was furious that anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of Christ. Sure, you can be zealous too. We're a zealous freaking family. There we go. Another dangerous faction, huh? No, you're in prison. You don't get to continue to have a faction. What? Weird. Yeah, you don't get to have a faction. Also, who's the second member? Oh, it's just a different county. Okay. I should be able to win a battle over here if we get here in time before they get a much war score, but man, this is rough. That one battle really put us in a bad place. Daughter-in-law has given birth to a son. All right, everybody, you know the drill. We have a grandson. What do we call our grandson? Right now, the game wants to name him after us. This is Cabinet's eldest child. So this could be a future character, depending on what path we go. Time has already started now. Folks who spend channel points will get priority on name suggestions. Otherwise, I'll go with the name that I find the funniest or most interesting. Let me know what you think. You have about a minute. Actually, from now, you have about 45 seconds. Child is completely uninteresting at this point. Has no discernible traits other than being our grandson. Oh no, not the drill. Okay. I love that. I have about 15 seconds for a ringer. Let me know what you have. Grandpa? Grandpa's pretty funny. I kind of have to go with oh no, not the drill. That just made me... That's... Do you want it spelled exactly like this, Nissa? Or was some of that typos? Was trying to make it vaguely look like a name. Okay, I had a feeling. I wanted to double check. Alright, oh no, not the. May you grow strong and wise. Inspiration realized an icon of St. Matthew. My lord, I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. An extravagant icon of masterful craftsmanship depicting St. Matthew. Not the most exciting description, but that's okay. What are our current wall ornaments? Oh, the Aegean War Banner we want to replace, absolutely. Oh, it's tiny. Wow, building construction cost minus 4% is huge. Ill, the mortal body. Basilius or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. Do no more than what is necessary. A little brighter. Zenobia lowered her hand into the bucket she brought to my chambers. When she pulled it out again, a little fish was wriggling between her fingers. Open wide, she said, and dropped it in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in that fish turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work. I have no shame for stealing that joke. Megamind continues to be one of the only superhero movies I can watch. Oh. I see, I see. Okay, so we don't want... I guess we'll go with this guy who's reckless. Although, didn't we see a forder? Because there is a river crossing. Ah, we didn't get there in time for the border raid. That sucks. So, all that happened was this county lost some development, and he got some gold out of it, which was really annoying, but not the end of the world. Much less disruptive than that line read I did way back before you started trying to avoid the super long ones. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's right, English culture doesn't exist in this game. Anglovan. Oh wait, English exists too? That's so confusing. Or Angevin, sorry. Angevin exists and English also exists. And Anglo-Saxon still exists. That's so confusing. And they're both hybrids of Norman and Anglo-Saxon. This shouldn't be possible. I think I know what's happening to cause this, but... Angevin should be a hybrid of English and a French culture, not Anglo-Saxon and a French culture. But I think it's just searching for West Germanic heritage and then firing that event. Arpiton diverged from French. Interesting. God damn it, Boleslav, why do you need so many jewels in your crown? Because jewels. Alright. Let me look around here. I think we're gonna wrap up here. I'm just making sure there's not something I need to do before we do so. Yeah. Oh, let me build some buildings before I forget. Yeah, peak quarries reduces construction time, so I'll build that now. Veneto, we're still waiting for Cisalpine to upgrade its tech. All right. Probably to make it less obvious where they were stolen from. The jewels or the crown? The jewels, okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, you gotta do something with them after you steal them, right? Alright, that being said, I'm going to, I think we're gonna wrap up here.